Is this 131 grip the reason why Florescent is considered one of the best aimers in VCT? If you want to learn how this young goat controls her aim and mouse, then keep watching, because today we're going to break down the mouse grip and posture of Florescent. Let's start with her general setup. The classic FPS setup with the 10 keyless and tilted keyboard for more space. And when looking from above, you can see there is some internal rotation of both shoulders and some more rounding that you can see here. In our experience, this can sometimes contribute to headaches, neck and shoulder pain. Fortunately, she has the power of youth. And this is because of the muscles around the shoulder, which can put some pressure on the nerves and joints at the neck. Exercises focused on the mid-back and shoulder can be helpful to prevent this, on top of taking more breaks to move. Great monitor position and distance. She uses the table primarily for forearm support with some pressure near the elbow. And sometimes this can be a cause of pinky-sided wrist and hand irritation, especially if there's a lot of pressure here. And this is because the nerve is easily exposed in that region, but also has less layers of tissues to support it. She has neutral wrist and a standard keyboard hand position, but what's more interesting is her mouse grip. She is the first Valorant pro we've looked at who uses the 131 grip. Is this the reason why she has insane aim? And by the way, the Fortnite GOAT Peterbot uses this as well. Floor, just like Peterbot, has a 131 claw grip. 1 for the thumb on the inside of the mouse, and 3 for the fingers on the top side of the mouse, and 1 for the pinky on the outer mouse. This is a high strain or demanding grip for the hand. And if you want to try this grip, start by placing the pinky and thumb on the side of the mouse. The contact point of the pinky will be between the side and pad of the fingertip, and will be placed further along the mouse. The thumb pad contacts the middle and inside of the mouse. Then place your fingertips on top of the mouse 1 and mouse 2 buttons like this. The index finger goes on mouse 1 while the middle and ring finger are both on mouse 2. The ring finger looks to be behind the middle in most positions since she uses the middle finger to control the scroll wheel for jump. Looking from the bottom of the mouse, it's more clear that the pinky and thumb are the only 2 fingers responsible for stabilizing the mouse as she picks it up to move. And the muscles of the thumb and pinky are responsible for maintaining this pressure. And if there isn't enough endurance, it can cause pain in these regions. And she uses the Razer Viper V3 and previously the G-Wolves HDX, which both have a steeper inclination of the mouse for a reason. With this front inclination of the mouse, it can lead to her having a bit more mouse control, because this allows her to provide a little bit more stability with the claw grip by creating a better surface to press the mouse into the palm with her fingertips. Which is possibly why she has such insane aim. But there is that trade-off of increased overall use of the muscles of the wrist and hand and the thumb and pinky muscles. Again, she is young, but if she maintains the endurance of those muscles, she can use this grip for as long as she wants, for as many death matches as she wants, without causing pain or risking injury. For a more flat mouse, it would actually have a higher risk of irritating the thumb and pinky muscles. And this is one of the reasons why the grip itself is demanding. The other is the position of the fingers. From the side, you can see that the index finger is more flat, while the ring and middle finger are extended or elevated. And as I've mentioned in my other videos, this can lead to a poor length-tension relationship and potentially lead to pain or problems on the top side of the hand, wrist, or forearm. The muscles will fatigue more quickly. So how would I rate Florescent, and where does she stack up with the rest of the pros I've looked at? She joins a bunch of the GOATs in the B tier. The rounded posture, high wrist and hand demand of the mouse grip can potentially cause problems affecting her aim and performance. And she's young, so I'm hoping that she can adopt some better habits around exercise, stretching, breaks to prevent future problems. And if you have a similar grip and already feel some discomfort in these regions, make sure you check out some of our free guides below. And quick reminder, do your exercises. Whether it's stretching after or a quick warm-up, make sure you perform the right exercises to strengthen the muscles you're using to prevent any risk of repetitive strain. And check out some of the other analyses that I've done. Who should I do next?